Hi everybody, Tashi here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Welcome back to my channel, and to everyone new, hello and welcome. So I am finally getting to the FTC COPA new regulations video for my channel to discuss, that on my channel. And I have a few of the babies from my collection popped out on the bed because I was changing some of them into Christmas. Asriel here actually kicked off Christmas at Pixie Mommy's Reborns. He was the first to get into something Christmassy and get a little photo shoot taken, and I last left off with him peeking out of this Moses basket, which nobody else is in it. There's just some blankets piled. It's disheveled in here. I literally just popped the babies that were up here so that you all can look at some babies while we chat. So you've met Asriel. And yes, we have Mr. Liam Monty. He is still here. He is. Monty will be looking for a new mommy, I think. He was supposed to be going home, I think, in September, and plans changed. He's still here at the moment. My new Liam won't be coming till after Christmas now, so I've actually been secretly enjoying little Monty. I can't help it. He's so cute. He's so sweet. So I'm very, very excited about my new Liam and taking a journey with the artist and all of that. But just, having this little guy. So I'm just enjoying him a little bit while he's here. And I'll get to it as far as, putting him up again or whatever. So anyway, Oscar's up here. We got some freezing, we had freezing rain for a day and a half, and now it is snow out there. It is absolutely freezing, and I was going to change him into something else snuggly, but he's like so snuggly in what he's in right now that I may not change him, and he's got his new jelly cat. So Oscar is my full-bodied silicone baby boy. He is the Dwayne Awake #2 by Claire Taylor Dolls. To those of you that are new to my channel, just so you know, I'll just go do the babies really quick. Asriel, and then Asphoria is the Skye sculpt by Marita Winters. AZ is the Asriel sculpt by Jorga Pigott. These three babies are some of my Kimberly's Cocoon babies, which are very, very special to me. Many of you know Asriel is extremely special to me. He's like really got my heart. He's just spilling with personality. He was my first Kimberly's baby, and he just is so me. And then I'll bring you over to Marley. She's over there in the background. She actually got changed. She's my little pixie girl there, but I'll bring you closer up after, because she actually got changed into something Christmassy too. And aren't these two looking so sweet? Asphoria in the Oh What Fun, and AZ, I literally just changed him 2 seconds ago into this knit, I think this is Cat and Jack. Super, super cute, and these little corduroy booties. Oh, he's looking so scrumptious. All right, so anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get started. And to those of you that fell upon my channel for my title, obviously I am a doll collector, an adult doll collector. These are realistic Reborn dolls and a silicone doll. They are definitely for adult collectors. They are not children's toys. So getting into that and the COPPA and the changes and all of that, because I've now chewed your all's ears off. So there was a lot of panic in the, doll community, the adult doll collecting community, YouTube community, as far as, what is going to happen with our channels, because uh, things were very vague in the beginning, as far as, what these new rules, I mean, they stated what the new rules were, but, who and what would fall under it. And the part that was scaring us was, if you had, in your content, anything that would be, quote, attractive to children, that it's your videos are children's videos. And well, many of us adult collectors, our videos and our channels are definitely not children's videos, or children's channels. So, and by the way, to those of you that, haven't followed closely or haven't read through the guidelines. I haven't read through every shred of like document that they put out, but I've read through quite a bit now in time, and have been doing my research. I know many of you have been on this, weeks and weeks and weeks ago. I haven't gotten, there yet as far as the research, or to even be able to come on and really say too much about what my plans are. But this has nothing to do with our content being safe or appropriate for children, or things of that nature. This is solely because, YouTube got sued for, their advertising and collecting data from children's viewers, and knowingly doing so. So, the ads that are, placed on certain videos, if the ads are directed at children, they're collecting data on children, it kind of crawls into your internet, and, they use it for advertising. It's kind of creepy what they can do nowadays. It's kind of like when you do a Google search and you're looking for something, let's just say you're looking for a handbag or something, and then all of a sudden on your Instagram or your Facebook feed, like the stuff you were searching for is like popping up, like different, stores and stuff, because they are like spying on you in there. Well, it's kind of the same, when you're watching YouTube and you're watching the personalized or targeted ads. So that's what this is all about. It's all about money, all about advertising. And, quote, as the FTC is saying, children's rights to privacy. I'd like to just intervene right here and say that I can personally say that I'm a little annoyed and would like to ask, where is the parent's responsibility in all of this? Because if you're handing your child a device, like a cell phone, your cell phone, or a cell phone that you set up for them, an iPad, a laptop, etc., and you do not have child safety settings on it so that they can't get onto adult platforms like YouTube, instead of just setting them on the kids' YouTube, and that they can't surf the internet or get into any of that. Essentially, you as a parent are responsible. You're giving your child permission to watch videos. You're giving the permission for the data to be collected on whatever your child's watching and whatever advertisements. It really irks me that everybody wants to blame somebody else these days, and I really don't like that. There's been a breakdown in the system. There's been a breakdown in America. Sorry, people, but there really has. Where parents, I don't know. Again, I just feel like, parents should really be bearing the responsibility of supervising their children and deciding what they do and don't want their children on. The schools do it. I mean, they go to school and they go to the library and they use the computers and sometimes in the classrooms and all of that. And, it is monitored what these kids are on. And they so want to show you so much as show your child a movie, they send home a permission slip for you to sign. Pay attention to what your kids are doing. And if you don't choose to do that, then know that their data may be collected, etc., etc. But anyways, that hasn't happened. That's not where we're at. It's kind of, YouTube got sued. And let's face it, YouTube, yes, did knowingly make a lot of money and collected data knowing they had, they have the y'all know what I'm saying. They kind of know who's what. They really knew, a lot more, and just, allowed it to continue on. And now it's falling on us channel creators, which channel creators and the public, people that watch channels have voiced their opinion. There's been a loud outcry. There is a petition that you can sign. I signed it. You can send in a comment to the FTC. I sent one. And I urge you to obviously construct that in a kind way. You get more, flies or with honey or bees, whatever, however you want to say that. I wouldn't go, yelling at them, but, making your valid points, is a good start. Anywho, more and more information is coming out, and the latest has kind of cleared up a little bit that, if they're going to fine channels, it is, quote, up to $42,000 per video. And they are going to look at a lot of things, including how much you're making on ad revenue on your channels, what income bracket you fall into, what you can afford, et cetera, et cetera. They're looking for deep pockets here, and they're looking for channels that are blatantly and knowingly putting out content geared and directed specifically at children and allowing those personalized ads to run, which is collecting data on, hundreds of children, thousands of children, millions of children watching their channels. This is what they are looking at. I'm hard pressed to think that they are going to even bother, with channels such as ours. Now, there are some, channels in the doll collecting community that are children's channels. They are made for children. Some of them are, made, with children, and they're directed. They do games. They do, they're just family friendly, very child friendly. They have a huge children's audience. And of course, those channels have to make the decisions for themselves. Only you as a channel creator know what content you're putting out and what audience you're looking to draw and what audience you do draw. So everything that I say here in this video, this is personally for me. This is personally my opinion. It is not legal advice. It's just simply my update to all of my viewers, all of you, anyone visiting, on what my intentions are to do with my own channel. At first, I was like, well, maybe I should just mark my channel made for children, and then I don't have to worry about it. And yes, and it wasn't a matter of I didn't care about losing monetization. I'm really not making anything off, I'm not a huge channel here, so that wasn't a concern. But losing my comments, losing my community wall, losing that my videos will not show up in notifications to everybody that wants to see my videos, that wants to be notified when there's a new one up. They just simply won't, and that was my, like, why I was like, ugh, I really didn't want to do that. But I would have, to not lose my videos, to not lose my channel, and to comply with them. But I didn't get to it right away, and I originally selected that to manually do it by each video to say whether or not that video was, made for children, etc. Um, and then I didn't do anything more after that. I didn't go through any of my videos. I didn't change anything. I had popped on once and was seeing about changing it, and the system was so overloaded that I couldn't even make a change if I wanted to. So I hung tight, and then, as many of you know, we've had my husband had a very bad car accident, and, I've been going through that. So now I'm finally back making a few videos, back a little bit in the loop, at least. I'm definitely, our family is facing a lot, and we're going through a lot. I'm not all here, so please excuse if I haven't answered, messages, comments, things like that. It's still hectic and crazy, but at this point, like, his life is not in danger at the moment. So it's, I need a place to come and unwind for my hobby a bit, and to be here. So anyway, so I'm back, but you know, I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm not really sleeping it. Not get into that. So I have, since, the FTC has put out more and, made it a little more clear, like, they're not just gonna come fine, some small channel, without warning, yeah. If you are putting out content and they're flagging you, telling you, nope, this is, this needs to be deemed for kids, you're in violation here. And you continue to ignore them, and you continue to put out videos that they are looking at, and don't even attempt to send in and say, well, I don't think this is for children, or it's not for children and this is why, or anything, and you're just flat out ignoring them, well, then yeah, maybe they might, you may have some repercussions, but I just don't feel that it's, for my own channel, that I'm gonna worry about it like that. I went back and I felt like, to mark my channel that it was made for children, knowingly that it's not made for children. Now they're making me lie. I definitely, my videos are, definitely, it's adult conversation. It's, adult. It is, art doll, high-end, dolls here. Definitely not toys. I mean, most definitely not toys. So, could a child be attracted to a doll if they've seen a doll? Well, of course, a child could be attracted to, like, anything in anybody's video, like, depending on how you view it. But I also have to look at my analogistics, which I can't pronounce that word right, but I don't have anybody, my percentage of viewers under even the age of 18 are non-existent, no less under 13. My smallest percentage is like the in the 20s, and then my largest percentage of viewers are middle-aged women my age. That is where my largest percent of viewers are, and there's no kids. So that's something that it was unclear, or I don't know if it was, don't quote me on this, I don't know if it was YouTube or the FTC, or if it was just on other channels talking and saying, well, it's not going to make a difference what your analogistics are. They're not going to look at that. but yes, they are. They can't not, and that's evidence, of course, that any person can submit. And I really think that this, again, in my opinion, I think that rightfully we all got, panicked. And, for many of us here, our channels are very important. It's a place where we come and we vlog. We've shared our journeys in doll collecting. It's a very emotional hobby. A lot of us have, just again, our journey here, box openings. Perhaps we have, relatives in our videos that are since deceased and stuff, and not everyone, has all these videos backed up. I don't have any of my videos backed up. I don't have the store. Well, not that I couldn't, put it onto a hard drive or something, but I don't have the time. I just have not done that. And yeah. So let me show you Marley. Marley is the Zodie sculpt by Marita Winters, and she's my little pixie girl. You can see she's got the little pixie ears here. She's also done by Kimberly's Cocoon. She's very, very unique version of this sculpt, and I absolutely adore her. And I had this made, actually, I think I had August spot for Joanna's Creations. And I had this little set made for her that I knew that I would use for Christmas because it was like Christmassy colors. And she's got this beautiful little headband with it, and she's got her little mouse named Amethyst. And then she has her little Santa hat here that I actually got this at Bath and Body Works last year. It's like for the top, to top like your hand cream or something. And I took the chance that it would fit her. And it does. It's snug, but it fits her. So like Christmas Eve, I'll probably just, put that on for a few pictures or whatever. So, she's looking, that's her little festive outfit. Next year, I'll see about getting some little like, red, booties or something, crocheted for her, some more. I just, I add stuff here and there for her, as I do all my babies, Can't get everything at once, and that's the fun of collecting and as you go along and looking forward to things. So, oh my goodness, look at Asriel from behind. This baby is just... He's just spilling over with so much character. He's so unique, so much character. He's so much mischief, but not in a naughty way, just in a fun way. He's so my boy. I mean, he's just so my baby. So these are the babies that, wind up, here that I just, Asriel is exempt from my collection, like as far as buying and selling. He belongs to me forever. He just does. And as I go along, there's more babies here that, I'm quite sure won't be leaving. Because as much as I enjoy, experiencing new artists, new sculpts and things like that, I'm starting to settle down with, particular sculpts that I would I want in my collection, and have now gotten them from artists' work I know I want to have in my collection, and that I'm absolutely thrilled with. So, and I'm happy to be able to settle down with some, and to, to not have that constant, what I'm saying, to just, take a breath, too. And then it's fun, and, you can feel just more of an attachment when you don't have to feel like, do I want to sell the baby before, it's, past a certain time, you want to sell it, it's still new, da 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 da, that you don't think about those things, you just think about the baby as yours. And I really love that. So, as many of you know, my Kimberly's Cocoon babies are extremely special to me. It's just kind of been a journey with each of them. Kimberly is dear, it's very, very dear to me, and her babies are you know, very special to me. All right. I'm not going to chew your all's ears off because you came to hear about the FCT and the COPA, however we're pronouncing it. And for my channel, I'm hanging tight, guys. I have now marked my channel that it is not intended for children, because it's not. And I really, my gut, it's just my gut, and from everything that I've been reading and the way that I have interpreted it in what's going on, I don't feel that I'm gonna have, any problems with that. I think that they're going to be more and more clear as they go along. I think that they're just implementing this. So, I think before they go run and fine people, and the fines when they say up to, it's partly a scare tactic. They want channels to get their shit together. Excuse my French, but they want people to be aware of these laws, to be aware of exactly what they're talking about and how it works when there is personalized ads rolling on your monetized videos, that if children are watching, they are collecting their data. So if you have a channel that is highly geared towards children, and you've got a lot of traffic of children on your channel because that's the type of dolls you have, or that's the way you're presenting your channel or whatever, then that's something to look at. But again, for just an adult doll collector, I would assume that a child would be bored to death with the majority of my videos. Some adults are bored to death with the majority of my videos. I talk a lot. I've been told this. But that's okay, because that's what I come here to do. I come here to chat with all of you, and to those of you that that enjoy me, that relate to me, and that want to hear, want to see the babies and want to hear me yammering on. So is he not so stinking cute, this Liam? They're all just adorable. But Monty, I'm trying not to get too attached, because I can't keep two toddlers. He's way too big. And I'm so stoked about, my new Liam that'll be coming. And in fact, I ordered this. I got this from Loved Baby. This is for the new Liam, but I was actually concerned about the size. So I'm like, well, let me try it on him. Then I'm going to know size wise, because the Liam can tend to be like chunky on the thighs and stuff. Like, not everything fits, perfectly. So, and this Liam, when he does go to a new mommy, I'm going to just do a flat, it's just going to be the doll and the COA, just going to be him, because I just got so much going on, so it's much easier for me not to have to pack a whole box opening. It makes the shipping more expensive. I mean, I think his shipping alone was like $97 to me. Like, so that just that, the toddlers are not cheap, and he was, a high end, he was not a cheap toddler. But anyway, regardless, it's definitely going to be, good for somebody. A new mommy will be very, very happy, and it'll make it easier on me that I can just get him packed up into a box and don't have to worry. He came with some clothes. A few things didn't even fit because they were 9 months and stuff. And now the stuff that I've been purchasing, I'm purchasing nesting for my new Liam. So that'll make it easier for me. And so yeah, that's about it. I kind of intended this to be a short video, but this always happens. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the babies. Let me know if you're a channel creator. what are your intentions to do with your channel? Do you know? Are you still waiting? How have you interpreted things? I'd love to hear from you all. And, please, again, big disclosure here. If you have questions, you should speak to an attorney, do your own research, interpret your own way. Don't listen to me. Don't, just take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, because I'm just one channel creator and I'm just making the best decision that I can with the information available for my own channel, my own content, etc. And we're all, different in what we put out on our channels. So, and I'm so sorry to see I know a lot of channels have shut down and left, they just, got scared or were just, done. There's been a lot of YouTube scares and different things, and, have either just, left and are not making videos or moved to other video platforms. I hate to see people go if they're scared and it's not really what they wanted to do, but they just want to be safe, because they really do believe that we will all be okay. But I can't speak for anyone else because, somebody else, the stress of not knowing may just be too much for that channel creator and whatever, and that's fair. It's just sad. It's just a shame. I don't want to lose, good Reborn channels or any Reborn channels, period. We want to continue to grow this hobby, grow this community, and it's just, always wonderful to have, Reborn doll channels here. So I'm sorry to see some go. All right, everyone. So don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yes, give it a like. And hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Well, you got to subscribe first, of course. All right, everyone. Till next time, God bless.